Hello there, I am doing today some free general reading, so this will be just whatever you need to know right now, whether it's about love or relationships or just in general. I'm also doing some paid questions as well, so if you've got a specific question that you want the answer to, just let me know in the comments and I'll try and answer it for you. But if anybody there wants a reading, just give a shout. Hello there, Hector, sorry, Andrea for 54 Hector. So, thank you for the positive vibes and the positive energy. I'm doing some general readings today, so it's whatever comes out. If you'd like one, just give a shout. I'm going to do some free general ones. I'm also doing the paid questions as well if you've got a specific question for £5 or $5. So, hello, Singy Love. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I've done any. Life's been kind of really hectic and I've been traveling a lot. I've like traveled to the US like twice in the last couple of months. So, like, it's been kind of crazy, basically. Went to Charlotte and I went to San Francisco, which should work on this. Andre 54 Hector. So, what do you need to know today? I kind of don't want to use these ones with you. I'm just going to switch over. Sometimes you get that where a particular deck's not stable. You're starting to take life a little bit more seriously, and by that I mean like planning for the future, not just planning what is fun right now. You're really starting to, and I feel like particularly in the new year, starting to focus on more of the kind of long-term goals. Where do I want to put my long-term goals? Where do I want to put my long-term energy? That's really kind of helping you to push forward. So I definitely say, I know this is a little bit far out, but I definitely say more towards like definitely towards like the first half of next year, you're going to end up having like a lot of progression, a lot of movement forwards. Yes, there will be some hiccups and some problems along the way, but I feel like this isn't anything you can't handle. This is definitely momentum, not just like monetary life, like your career and finances, because although that is going to weigh heavily, it feels like it's also for like your spiritual life as well, but it's more like kind of getting spiritual clarity, if that makes sense. Like when you start to trust kind of your own intuition, and you're kind of trusting yourself more, that's kind of bringing it in so you can actually focus on what you need to do and how you need to move forward. More than anything here though, I just asked if there are any issues. Some issues here is not taking enough chances, so bear this in mind as you kind of start to get a little bit more serious, like the Hierophant. As you start to kind of focus on things a bit more seriously, a bit more long term, I do feel like there is a risk here that you stop kind of embracing the, I'm going to jump at this chance, I'm going to take a chance here. There is a little bit of an issue with that, of like missing out on opportunities and just generally missing out on things that are a bit fun because of this fear of like, I need to keep the momentum running, I need to keep things pushing forward. So, but overall, like, you're definitely gaining a lot of strength in yourself, gaining a lot of confidence. So do embrace that and do really love that. I feel like there is a lot of hope here. And there is just generally Spirit giving you that like hope and giving you that kind of you know, you need to continue on. You need to continue on, focus on these long terms. Because unfortunately with long-term goals, you don't always see any progress. It takes a little bit of a while to see that. Hello, Muta Khan? 8538. Yeah, sorry, I was just doing a reading. So hello there, Day 5650. Hello there. So yeah, I'm just doing some free generals today, and I'm doing some paid questions. So if you like a general reading or to see whatever comes out for you, please let me know. But I hope that helped you out, Andrea. So Singy Love, Singy Love, what do you need to know today, Singy Love? I do feel like I'm coming towards you, Day 5650. If you want a reading, let me know. But Singy, what do you need to know today? Gonna spend all the money possible, all the money we have. It causes some issues because obviously they have to let people go. Sometimes it doesn't work out and people get fired for no fault of their own, that kind of thing. So I do feel like this is like a good boss or a good person that's in charge, that is coming in to help. I think it should be working. Somebody else said it was working. Can you hear me now? I'm just going to give it a minute. If you guys could just let me know again if it's come through again, because it's just played up a little bit, just cut out halfway through. I was focusing on the cards, not on like the thing that said whether or not it was coming through. So what I was saying before, Cindy Love, Basically, it feels like that somebody is coming in here to give you more offers of financial stability. This is almost like a good boss, so a good person in charge, so that although they're not directly giving you more money, they are thinking about their workers long term. Because when you get a bad boss, they're kind of like, let's spend all the money we can. Let's not kind of think whether we're going to have enough money to like deal with things when things get tough or things get hard, that kind of thing. When we have bosses like that, we can end up with financial instability because the boss doesn't think wrong, or something out of the blue happens. They suddenly don't have enough money to pay people, and they suddenly have to let people go. This person is the opposite. They are thinking 5-10 years down the line, how can I make a stable, sustainable business or a sustainable kind of place of employment? So although it's not like direct money coming to you, this is really good because it's creating a lot of stability here. The problem is though with this is they're not communicating with people. They're kind of being quiet, they're kind of hiding things away, and that's leading you to feel a little bit more like worried or insecure and feeling a little bit like, well, I don't really know where this job is going. I do feel like this is coming more to say, look, your financial stability in whatever realm that may be is actually secure because the people that you are dealing with are basically trying to create stability, but because they're trying to create stability, they're trying to get everything stable, they are not being very good at communicating. So understand that you're not going to get the best communication from them. That isn't going to give them that direct reassurance, but they are creating stability here. So I definitely would say release that kind of anxiety about money, finances, because whoever you're dealing with is thinking long term. They are thinking like 5-10 years down the line to try and stabilize things and try to move things forward. So I hope that helps you out though. So I'm going to go on now to the next person. So day 5650. And hello there, Selena, as well. Yeah, I'm going to get to you in a second. I'm just going to do whoever gets you onto the first. So day 5650. What do you need to know today? You're having to disconnect from somebody here, and I almost feel like this disconnection is because you've outgrown them. I almost feel like they're already irritated or already bored of this person as it is. It might even just be a mild irritation, but there's definitely some area here of like irritation, of going like, I can't deal with this person's shenanigans anymore. I can't deal with somebody's kind of the stress they're putting me under. And I do feel like it's because it's time to kind of let them go. Sometimes when we have people in our life that are for a season or a reason, when we start to kind of change our life, when our life starts to grow and we outgrow them or we outgrow the situation, there can be these stresses coming in because part of you is trying to stay in that, part of you is trying to walk away, and it's a way of trying to shed off that skin, you know. So understand you need to kind of let this person go. Otherwise there's going to be like fights or arguments. It's better to like leave on good terms than to leave on bad. You will get justice though from this, because I feel like almost like they've taken more than they've given to you. And you will get justice, karmic justice in the end. Just maybe not directly from them. And with the reverse of the Magician card here, I feel like it's because you can't manifest with them in your life. You're having to kind of cut them out, or you're having to kind of walk in a new direction in order to flip this upside down, in order to create manifestations, in order to progress yourself forward, in order to progress it to the right level, should I say. So there is definitely an element here of like, how do I come out on the other side? How do I move things forward? How do I really work out where I'm going? So I do feel like this is good for you, and this is going to create a whole new level for you. It's just understanding that you need to kind of take a step away from it, and you need to kind of see that sometimes we have to kind of let go of those people that aren't really kind of part of our life plan anymore. Like, it's all well and good that you might have these people that come in and you're there for a seasonal reason, and then it's time to move forward. Just don't try and make them stay in your life, because that's going to lead to arguments, you know? So, hello there, Mindful Muse. I'm just going to do a quick shout out here. just to see who is here and who we've got left, just so I can get a bit of a read of the room. Hello, Michelle. Oh, congratulations that it's your birthday next weekend. I will do a birthday card reading for you when it gets to you, if you'd like. I'm just going to try and go through everything that I've seen. So, hello, Sarah. So, Sarah, I kind of feel like I should do one for you. Sarah. You have a lot of people to pick from, but I feel like you're getting distracted. And I do feel like this is to do with love and relationships. Like, you have a lot of people you could be spending time with, but you're getting distracted by other things. And it's almost like ignoring the fact that you have people to pick from. Sometimes we can be like, well, I'm single, or, you know, don't really feel like anybody's paying attention to me. And it's really because we're distracted with other things. Like, you have other people, you have other offers around you, but you're getting distracted by other things, basically. And with the King of Wands here, there is going to be communication coming in through them, of them trying to clarify that they want to get close to you, they want to get to know you, that kind of thing. But I feel like you're keeping yourself in place at the moment, because the fact you're not giving yourself time to really observe what's going on around you. You're kind of jumping to conclusions that nobody wants to talk to you or nobody wants to be around you. You're kind of keeping yourself in that mentality, because it's almost like you've got your fingers in your ears and your hands over your eyes, you know, that kind of thing, where you're blocking everything out. And realistically, if you stop blocking it, then you're going to really see that, you know, you have a lot of people around you who value you, who do care about you and do want to connect with you. But I don't feel like you're at that level yet to realise that. You're kind of really struggling to do that. You're struggling to let people in. No problem, Day. Raymond, yeah, I'm doing some free generals today. Hello, Different. So, who else is it? Michelle. Can I get a general for the month? So, what do you need to know today, Michelle? I did say about getting a birthday card reading for you as well, Michelle. So, with the Page of Swords here, you're dealing with somebody who's quite stubborn. And I feel like quite old-fashioned, either literally old, but definitely stuck in their ways. Like, this is somebody who, if they're not old, they kind of act like old man, you know, or an old lady, you know, that kind of thing. They're very much stuck in their ways, like, this is the way I've always done it, so I'm always going to do that. With the Six of Pentacles here, though, I do feel like it's almost to their detriment. And I feel like the reason why this is coming up is because you're trying to convince this person to see it from a new direction, to see it from your point of view. And it's like hitting a brick wall. It's like talking to a brick wall. You're getting nothing out of them. They're not listening. They're not choosing to listen. They're not choosing to embrace things. They're just choosing to kind of do what they want. They're just choosing to stick in the same ways. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And I feel like that's the problem here. You can't make this person change. You can't make this person choose the better path or the better option. You're going to have to just let them play it out on their own. They will eventually see that you were right, and I feel like they will eventually change. But it's going to take them some time. They are going to be slow with it. Your efforts, your energy is better put elsewhere, because tell them once, and if they don't listen, that's their choice. You know, that's their prerogative. But it's more for them, basically. So tell them once, and then walk on and carry on with what you need to get done. As for like your birthday card, so what do you need to know about your birthday? I did feel like there's a little bit of like, be careful of overspending here. I feel like there is a tendency to overspend this weekend and causing some drama for you later on. But there is a lot of enjoyment here, a lot of fun. Like I said, I feel like there is this temptation to overspend. Like, I definitely feel like you're going to have a lot of fun, and through that fun, you get a little bit like, well, I'm having fun, let's continue this on, let's do this, let's do that. And I feel like there's a huge risk here of overspending, like buying lots of things, doing lots of things. With the Queen of Swords here, you need to be a little bit more focused on that. It's alright, give yourself a budget is basically what I'm trying to say. Before you go out, give yourself a budget, give yourself an idea of how much you're going to spend or how much you want to spend. And that'll kind of really put things in perspectives for you and really kind of give you that ability to kind of continue on and to move on through it. So I hope that helps you out, and please do take care. Hello there, beautiful girl. So, who else wants a general reading? So give a shout in chat if you want a reading. I know beautiful girls just messaged as well, but I'm going to just see if anybody else is there as well. I like to do that fairly often because people do kind of leave and come back and stuff. Celine, what do you need to know today, Celine? You are dealing with somebody here that is not putting the effort in. And I feel like efforting to spend time with you or efforting to contact you, they are not putting the effort in. They're not taking action here. They're not really offering you much either. I do feel like they're going to miss out on you though, because it's almost like you're going to get to a point of going, well, I'm going to spend time with people who care about me. I'm going to spend time with people who enjoy my company, enjoy being around me. I'm going to spend my time on that because I feel like this person is immature. The reason why they're doing all this is they are immature. It takes somebody who is quite intelligent, quite smart, quite mature to really realise what they've got. And this person you're dealing with is just too immature. They will eventually kind of regret it and actually want to offer you something, but I don't feel like they're worth your time. Don't kind of lose any sleep over them or anything like that. Really kind of give them that distance, really kind of give them that walk away so that you can focus on what you would need to do coming forward. More than anything though, with the Page of Wands, it is all to do with their immaturity. It's all to do with their childishness and all to do with their inability to really be able to connect properly. So please bear that in mind, but I do feel like you're going to do better out without them, but I feel like there's a tendency here to blame yourself and feel like, well, why is there something wrong with me or something? And it's just not true. It's just unfortunately their behaviour, Hello, Mary Lance. I haven't got a list. I'm just doing whoever I get drawn to. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've just been kind of crazy busy in general. So I'm not doing questions for free. Questions are £5 or $5. I am doing some free generals, but if you'd like a paid question, please let me know. But yeah, if you want a paid question, just either book it or let me know. Best to let me know first. But questions are paid. So, different K8K, different. So, different. What do you need to know today? Different? I feel like you're building like a house for yourself. I just got a flash of like somebody building a house. So, you're either building a house or a home for yourself right now. There is money problems there right now, which is making it difficult. It's almost like stop, start. Like, you can't really build the kind of life that you want to build because you don't have the resources. Like, you've got this vision of the dream home, the dream life in your head, but you physically don't have the money, the resources right now to do that. It is partly because you've disconnected from, I want to say, material plane, like a little bit emotionally. So because it got so hard dealing with the material plane, like money, that finances, that kind of thing, you emotionally disconnected from it. And that's kind of caused you to, like, not really focus on it, not really spend the time of focusing on manifesting or creating the money you need, which has kind of slowed everything down. You need to have like one step into not really caring about money and one step into knowing I need to get the physicality sorted, otherwise it's going to cause other drama, other problems. You are going to have quick movement forward though with this. I feel like as soon as you've got the resources to do it, you will quickly like speed forward. But oh yeah, like physicalities with it, yeah, the physicalities of life. I feel like more than anything, it's like sometimes when we feel like things are hopeless for us financially, we just don't want to think about that. Like sometimes if the debt's too big or whatever's going on is too big or feels too big, we just emotionally disconnect from it. And that causes us a lot of problems because eventually we have to kind of deal with it. And you're having to go through that now. But it's not the end of the world. Like next year you will be able to progress it forward. It's just you're having to kind of reshape that, kind of like focus on connecting with how do I move forward. And just generally getting that emotional connection from what you're doing as a career plan so that you can actually create the dream life, basically. So, I hope that helps you out, though. Mary Lance. So, Maritha Lance. I hope I said that right. That's MERITALACI. So, I'm going to do a couple more. So, I'm going to do Mary Lance and then I'll do the Sonia's. Just because my voice is starting to go a little bit. I haven't done this for a while, so Mary Lance, what you need to know today. You are definitely being devalued here, but you are the High Priestess. So somebody is devaluing you, but you are very good at gaining knowledge. You are very good at taking control of things. You're very good at focusing on the future, focusing on how I manifest things, how I create things. Understand that that's one of the reasons why this person is devaluing you. If they devalue you, then they haven't got to deal with the fact of how things are going. They haven't got to deal with the issues or anything like that. They can kind of emotionally disconnect from it. With the Moon card, though, there is a lot of emotional ups and downs here in this person's life. And I feel like as well for you, but you're having to learn how to navigate that. Basically when people devalue you or put you down, you're having to learn how to navigate that, but still stay strong to yourself. So see this more of a test of your willpower and see it as more of a, this person is doing this just because they're hurt, because they're problematic, because they're having problems, It's not really anything to do with you or anything you're not doing right. It's very much to do with them. Hello there, beautiful girl. Sonia, so that's SONIA 2093, Sonia. There's a little bit of exhaustion here. You're not moving forward, you're not progressing, there's like a little bit of boredom here. At least at the end of the year. And this is leading to some sadness. I do feel like this is a lot because basically the reason why you're getting kind of feeling a bit stuck, a little bit like you're not really manifesting things, you're almost like trying to manifest the wrong thing. And by that I mean like sometimes when people want to manifest money, for example, they go, oh, I want to manifest a increase in my salary, or I want to manifest that I'm going to win this lottery ticket or whatever it is. When we kind of do that, we kind of limit the things that we could get, because we're kind of saying to the universe, well, I don't want any of the other stuff, I just want this one particular thing. And that kind of slows everything down for us. It really kind of causes a lot of issues for us. So do understand that that is going to cause issues or going to cause problems if you do not allow yourself to be more open to how you are manifesting. So for example, like you're deciding, okay, I want to manifest new money, and then you just allow the universe to bring in any opportunities that could do that. So it could be either like literally getting a few extra hours at work or getting a better job or whatever it is. And by not limiting yourself to that one particular thing, by not saying like I'm going to go after this one particular thing. It's really opening things up for you and really opening up new opportunities that you might not have thought about. Yeah. So don't try and limit it. Be kind of a little bit general there. Yeah. Thank you as well. Yeah, I just got that one through. Thank you for that. Did you have a question at all? I'm just gonna have a look and see if I can see the question at all on it. I can't see the question, but thank you for that. If you want to post it into the chat at all. Yeah, but be careful about that. I feel like there is this, like, a little bit of limiting of it, sort of thing. Oh, did you write it in the donation one? I'll just have a look again, because sometimes it just doesn't show up on PayPal for some reason. Like, sometimes it'll show up and then sometimes it doesn't. Oh, I can see it now. Will I be provided a level 5 training at my job, and will it lead to a better position in the company? So it is meant to be one question, but I'm going to do both of them. So will they provide the level 5 training at your job to begin with? So will they provide the level 5 training at your job? Yeah, I feel like they will. I don't feel like it's necessarily going to be the quickest, though. It will take some time. It's more to do with they're dealing with other barriers. I feel like it's like either other financial barriers, that kind of thing. It might not I don't feel like it'll be directly to do with this, but it'll be like, you know, when people are dealing with other financial stresses or other stresses, they physically do not have enough energy to deal with other things. So it gets pushed back a little bit because of that, because they're dealing with some other drama surrounding finances. They won't be able to kind of provide it as quickly as they kind of would have otherwise, basically, if they didn't have this drama. But I do feel like they see it as a good investment. It's more of a question of when, not if. And like I said, I feel like there is a risk here of it getting delayed a bit because of the fact that they can't really make a decision on it because they've got too much going on, too many things to basically to juggle right now. Yeah, I just feel like getting approval or something like that, or getting it pushed forward, is going to take some time, and it's more to do with it's more to do with their stresses that they've got. So it's not that they don't want you to do it, it's just other stresses are getting in the way, you know. As for sorry, I'm just going to reread it. So as for will it lead to a better position in the company? Like, once you have done it, will it lead to a better job in the company? Or a better position? I mean, I definitely feel like you will get a better position, but I don't feel like it'll be because of this. I feel like it's more to do with like the other stuff you've done. So this is more to do with your behaviour in the workplace in general. So how well you have been doing in the workplace in general. I do feel like with the 7 of Wands here, though, there will be a lot more better communication with them, which will then kind of give them the confidence to kind of offer you a better position. I just don't feel like it's because of it. Like, yes, it will kind of impact your ability in your career in general in a positive way, which will in turn help a little bit. But their focus is much more to do with your consistency more than anything, that you are kind of there and doing the job, that kind of thing. Not to do with the actual training per se, but it does help. It does help to sweeten the deal. But like I said, it's much more to do with like how you are doing in general there. I hope that helps you out though. But if you do want another question, please let me know, or if you want me to clarify anything. But thank you again for the paper. So, beautiful girl, beautiful girl. I feel like slow down. I just want to say that to begin with you. Beautiful girl, slow down. Somebody's not communicating here with you with a 9 of Wands here. Somebody's blocking off communication. And I almost feel like this temporary block. This is almost like them going, I need some breath of space. I need some space here. I need to kind of walk away and get some space. But with the King of Swords here, I do feel like this is because this person's being a little bit dramatic. Like, they emotionally can't deal with it. They do need some space to kind of think things through, to kind of clear the air. I feel like once they have cleared the air, it's going to be perfectly fine. And you're going to move things forward quite quickly. But whoever this is, don't kind of rush them. Don't kind of rush to the conclusion of you need to get information about them now, or you need to get clarification right now. Give them some space. Give them some breathing room. Because they will be back in your life. They're not going to go away forever. But they do need that space to kind of figure things out for themselves. But I hope that helps you out though. Lacey, I hope I said that right. When do you see me getting started in this training a new job? So will you get started in training before the end of the year? We haven't actually got a date for it. You've already got started with it by getting the ball rolling, but you won't have a date for it before the end of the year. Will you have a date for like when it's going to start, like within the first 3 months next year? No. Within 6 months. So I feel like 6-7 months sort of thing. 6-7 months up to 8 months. I feel like that you would have started it or you would have done it. I can't get an exact date or time for this though. It feels really it's developed on them. Like, I definitely look more like it's going to take like 6 months or something for them to pull a finger out. It could happen quicker than that though, because this is all based on that one person. Dates are just terrible. But I feel like the new job thing will be a little bit after that. So the new job will be much more like within a month or two of you completing it. That's when the new job will come through. Or the higher position, should I say, will come through. I just can't get the exact time for the actual training because it's going to be up in the air for a while. But I definitely say like look like 6 months or a little bit past 6 months to kind of progress things and kind of move things forward. So kind of slow there though, but I hope that helps you. I'm going to head off in a second, but if there is anything else anybody else needs, please do let me know. But I'm going to head off in a second, and I will see you all again soon. But I hope again that helps you out, Meredith. But like I said, timing is never exact with tarot. Like, it's so hard to do, and it changes so much because the world around us is changing so much. Alright, please take care everyone, and I will see you again soon. Oh, sorry, I just saw you asking for a general reading. Yeah, I'll do a general reading quickly. Is there anything else you need to know, Meredith? I am going to log off in a second though because I'm starting to lose my voice. Smart, sorry, I'm not doing any more. I'm just doing this last one. Meredith, what do you need to know today? I would definitely say be careful about overspending here. This is almost like you're moving towards more wealth and you're moving towards more money. Doesn't mean you should spend it. I know that sounds a bit bad. Sometimes when we get a better job, when we get better money, it will be a little bit more harder. It will be a bit more like we have to kind of be a little bit restrained and go, okay, I'm gonna like enjoy it a little bit, but most of that money I'm gonna put into savings. Try and do that, because I feel like you will get more strength and it will help you to deal with like a lot more drama and a lot more issues in the coming like years, if you can put that extra money that you'll be getting away each month into like a savings account or something like that, so that you can really kind of build on that stability. The temptation is more to do with I'm going to just overspend kind of thing, you know. It is meant to be £5 per question. I can do another paid one if you want. Yeah, I'm just not used to doing these at the moment because I haven't been doing readings on YouTube for a while. I've been doing them like more in personal and private readings, mostly just private readings, but I've been doing them in like, I did a fair the other weekend as well. No problem. So I'm gonna head off now, but I will see you again soon, and please do take care as well.